up in the first minute.
Hey
If
everybody,
it
how's
gives
it
us
going?
at least
Doing a
a
little
minute to
something different
consolidate, that
here.
would
I've
be
been
really
kind of
nice.
promising everybody that
This
I'd
is really
start kind of
strong.
doing
And
this
one
a
way
little
to do
bit
it
more
is we
from
can
time
jump
to
in a
time.
little bit now.
We're about to have the open here in a couple of minutes. I don't know how long this
TNA
video
is
is going
still
to end
going
up
up.
being or how long I'm going to trade on it for or how much of it you guys will be interested in watching. But I figured I'd give this a go and see what you guys think. So I've got about a minute to the open here. And I'm checking out a couple of different
showed
stocks.
interest.
Most
Yeah, VXRT we
specifically, I'm really
traded in
liking the
the
cruise lines
past
right
like a
now.
few days ago too.
And I'm liking Facebook. Facebook already went to R3 and has been fading pretty well today. And it's got a huge gap on the daily. So I'm actually really looking for Facebook to maybe do a bit of a squeeze at the open.
I think they're
And
gonna
maybe
be
I
a
can get
run
short
for
in
them.
it if it squeezes well enough.
That's for sure.
You'll also probably hear Andrew in the background. He's trading live right now from Ecuador, which is spectacular. Can you imagine having that kind of life, right? You're traveling around Ecuador. That's what we're all here for, right? Be able to, you know, go do cool things in our family and live the trader lifestyle, if you will, right? So
okay,
anyway,
so
let's see what we get going
Terra,
here.
eBay,
We're
watching
go ahead and
both
open up.
those. Here we go. Short to the, just short eBay here. Terra's dropping too.
We're gonna have to use a wide stop on this. Oh, look at that squeeze was not. It was very,
So the
very
market
fast.
is open, guys. VXRT, the volume. You guys can hear me, huh? The connection is okay.
Yep, it's great. That's really good.
Yeah, VXRT. No, please don't go. Don't. It's gonna go up
I'm
to
still
10
they're
now.
short some still short
Cruise
eBay.
lines are selling off. SPY squeezing.
SPY strong.
Facebook's not.
My TQQs are awesome.
I'm actually gonna flip over to SPY real quick.
These TQQs now.
Take a look at it.
Let's see. I think I'm waiting for 1 minute pin range breakup on the XRT. I'm getting there long just as a small trade, small size, very small size.
I'm actually gonna. I think I might play
if it moves up, add it more. Adding more.
Reversal on the ETF here. If it makes a low here, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. See what happens.
Adding more on it, 985. If you can go for
that squeeze was really high volume and was a little too aggressive for an ORB. Normally for an ORB, I like to see it stay more compact, but seeing the ETF squeeze up like that, actually to me seems like a little panicky. So now I have a wide stop on this thing, obviously, so I'm going to need this thing to really drop down and break for me to get anything out of it.
So just covering some of them of S3.
All right, a little pullback to
Still
DWAP
short
there.
eBay.
I want VXRT for 10. There's a big ask on it, but I don't like the fact that it's staying here. I'm getting out of it, actually. Yeah, I don't like the fact that struggling. I'm back in there. I'm adding. I think this time I'm going to go 991. Come on, go for 10.
All right, here we go.
It's a little bit toppy.
Coming back down to test the opening price. This should give us our information here. I'm going to go ahead and move to break even.
Go break it, yes.
If we bounce off of the opening price here and make a strong run, it's a good chance I'm going to get max loss. It should lose it here if it's going to lose it.
Covering eBay here, 56.60.
Oh my God, what a day! What a day!
Looks like Andrew's absolutely crushing VXRT right now. Awesome job, Andrew.
Did you get it, you guys? Did you get it?
Wish I had used a little tighter stop on this. I'd already be able to take a partial, but my stop, you know, as you guys know, what was, you know, above the candle.
1034. Oh my God, I still have so much in it. How many shares I took?
That's okay.
That was so good.
Here we go.
Nice, Simon. Nice.
Covering half.
Simon.
All right, there we go. Nice move down there. Go ahead and re-hit my break even there off of my break even hotkey. Now let's see what happens. If the SPY bounces back up, we'll go all out. But you know, we've locked in some money now.
I shorted MViz down to S3. Still short some eBay.
I still have so much VXRT. This is gonna go.
All right, I'm gonna leave this on at break even here and let the SPY kind of do its thing for a second.
Yes, Simon,
I'm going to look around a little bit and see what everything else is doing. Neo down to S3
Did you record my screen or you saw your own?
With a nice bounce.
Yeah, I love to see that because I want to create
I don't
a
really
more
care for
educational
its
video on
daily
replay.
range
Someone
here,
asked me
though, but it
yesterday,
looks like a nice spot,
selling more.
maybe.
Well, I still have a lot of shares, guys.
Wow. Still uncovered some
Andrew's
more
absolutely
eBay
crushing
here at
VXRT. Can you imagine
56.50.
guys in Ecuador?
Yeah, send it to me, please, Luke.
Right, guys in
and Simon.
Ecuador. Right, and he's just
That's the level
trading
two, really nice.
VXRT,
Right.
crushing
Oh,
it.
this is
So
gonna go to
good.
11, guys. Ooh,
I'm short in the
look at
SPY,
that.
by the
I'm
way. He's
still-
long in
Yeah.
VXRT.
I had some FOMO, so I got in there too.
990 to 11. What a move on the XRT. It's not even.
All right, look
5
at
minutes.
SPY. All right, it's come up to the opening price. If I can reject the opening price, I should be good in here for a bit of a drop.
I told you today is going to be a good day. There's no way that I have a bad day today because look at CLV. That one is really running up. eBay was a nice 1 minute range break up. What did Facebook did? Facebook sold off. Facebook might bounce back a bit. It might find the bottom.
Yeah, look at that. It's selling off just like
You just bought a no.
So I actually might hit enough on this
Ecuador,
SPY
no.
trade here.
No,
So I'm not
meetup,
taking
guys,
any
don't
more
forget
trades
the
right now.
Oh, shit.
I'm already
Don't forget
at
the meetup.
1.5 R. If I can get a breakdown to R4 here, then
next week.
that basically finishes my trading day for the most part.
I'm still
So I'm
holding
going to go
the
ahead and
XRT. I'm
throw
not
some
selling
orders
anything
out in front of
anymore.
R4.
11. I
Let's
want
do
11 on it. It's actually not bad to
149.17.
add on it.
I'm going to use my
Should I
little. I'm going
add?
to get rid of a quarter of my position there. So I'm just going to click the partial
I'm adding a little bit on this
25%.
pullback. 10,
And we'll see if I can get this breakdown to R4. If it loses R4, I might be in for this all-day fade
not really
that I
do
was
anything,
kind of hoping would happen today. This hold of the opening price, I really like that a lot. If we can maintain under the opening price and make some new lows,
really extended, but
I should
has
be
the
set.
room potential on it to break the 11. I'm gonna hold that. Add a little bit more.
A little bit too much support coming in here for my liking, but notice the volume staying pretty low. So that's good.
Now. Here we go.
It's if this volume really starts to push up on a new high, then that might not be great for me. But right now, staying low in the range and no big volume coming in, I'm still thinking we got downside.
Just decided
so
to
I'm
short some
holding.
Facebook. Just gonna.
So you notice as I'm watching my
off.
position here, I'm really working
so
this
I
position.
sold
I'm
my
analyzing the
app.
price and making some decisions about, do I want a
some
partial?
Facebook here.
I took only a third of my position off before, or or maybe no, I took half my position
I'm
off.
not gonna add more
Right,
because I don't want
but
to
at
mess up
3 to
my,
1. So I don't want to.
entry
That's a
on
lot
it.
of my position. So I don't want to take more off right now because then I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting to 3R. Right? If I take too much position off, I'm going to basically limit myself to or not getting quite what I want. Right now I've got 1.5
Club was
R
interesting. CLOV
because I dropped half at 3R. So, but now if I can get down to, if I can get this nice drop down to here, I can cap that next, another 25% right there. That puts me, really close. And if I get one more good drop, then I'm at go for the day.
I'm adding a little bit more on this drop. I have a really good average, so
The market's really doing its best to hold up here, but I feel like
my average is now at 10.20, just above the VWAP. So see if we can get another pop in it. Again, it might not be a good entry right away, but because my average was down below 10, oh, look at this huge pop. Good, sell some.
It keeps buying up.
20 cents, 30 cents.
Stubborn thing.
Really.
Now I could technically take my entire
to the high
position
of
off
the day,
right
get a
here,
good
and I would
drop,
be
but,
just
I'm
under
still
goal.
holding.
So there's a part of me, and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
what
look at
makes
this.
the trading part really
Selling
hard. Is
more
there's part of me that
in this
wants
pop.
to just take this position off, but it would also be.
Oh,
nice
now
to
we want to
get
go
like 5
up.
R or
Oh,
something like
yes,
that.
sell more.
So if this thing
my
gets
average
too
is at
aggressive here, maybe
10.18.
I'll go ahead and take off.
It's going to
but
go to 11.
Oh, yeah, hold yes.
The Q
Oh,
is
yes,
just
it's going to go to 11, I
squeezed.
think.
All right, so the TQ
I'm going to
is
hold
just
guys
squeezed, and they
a couple
dropped.
thousand shares for
So
11.
that makes
Now
tech
look at it
look
go.
weak.
Look at the time and
And if
sales.
tech's looking weak,
It's gonna
then
shit.
the
It's
SPY
Crazy,
often goes weak.
crazy.
So I'm still gonna
I'm
hold.
holding. I'm not going to add anymore.
Low volume
yeah,
on
it's
this push.
it's really tricky to get in now because we are
That
really
doesn't
extended from
seem
moving
very
averages, and
enticing
extension
to the
is
long
just like
side.
30 cents, 20 cents. But because I had a really good entry below 10, I added more, so I can still hold these pullbacks because my average right now is at 10.18. So that's my average. So this is my open position, you guys. My average is at 10.18, so I can actually hold it. It's pretty much the revap. But you
So
don't
as
want
you
to
guys can
really get
see,
in
part
now
of
because these
trading is not
pullbacks
all that
can
glamorous,
mess
right?
up your risk
I
reward,
mean,
really.
you're just sitting here at certain points. Now, a
Let's see if this
natural
one
thing
wants to
for a
go
lot of
one more
traders to
time.
do is you get kind of bored sitting
Well,
here
that one is
and you
okay.
run off and start doing what I'm about to do, which is you start looking at other
It's covering
stocks.
some more Facebook.
Look at CCL, came all the way back,
Might bounce back
came all the
here
way
now.
back down to R5, or sorry, R6 that I marked in the
Finalizing,
pre-market.
Facebook.
Be interesting to see if it bounces here. But let's go back to our little SPY here.
Yeah. Facebook sold off. Oh, yeah.
We got the 100
That's
EMA
crazy. It's
on my
bouncing a little
1 minute
here, but
chart here,
I'm
which is the
not
same as
sure
my
what it's
20
gonna
on
do
my
next.
5. You can see we're staying underneath that pretty well. We're staying under the 20 EMA. We're staying under VWAP. We're staying under the opening price.
XRT.
These are a lot of
It's
factors
struggling a little bit
sitting
there.
above
it's
us right
struggling, yeah.
now.
I still think
So
it's,
now we were in a
give it
strong
time.
I think
trend
it's still
in the
going up
pre-market
to,
for the most part.
Adding a little more
But
here.
that, like I said, that really hard
Still, I think
squeeze
has the room to
and
go.
then
I just don't
stall
want to add too much that mess up my
is
whole risk reward.
indicative of, you know,
Here
kind
we
of
go.
a covering out positions, a little panic selling, getting out of it, trying to get what you can now before the market goes the other direction. So we'll see. The SPY has just been so
Maybe not.
crazy bull lately.
I'm holding.
It's almost
I might
difficult
add
at
back
times
later.
to
Let's see
short
this
it.
consolidation.
But
what
in
it
this
does with
instance, why
consolidation.
not?
If he moves above 1070, maybe I start adding more for 1080. My average right now is 1025 after these ads.
Let's see how high this squeeze
It
goes.
seems that it's holding these pullbacks, but again, the pop
So
is
what's
so
going
strong
to
that-
try to happen? Notice
Yeah,
still
I
the
mean,
low
the
volume
time
on the
sales
push.
Something that
is
happens
I'm
here is a lot
still
of
not
people start
convinced
shorting it.
that the SPY
and
is
this
trying
shorts,
to,
if they
trying to
get
bounce,
trapped,
go up
then we
here.
get another move up.
It's still just this crazy low volume
that's right
push
now a
every
balance,
time. Okay,
you know,
look at that. We
everyone's
just had
trying
some
to find
volume
balance
come in, and
between
that's
buyers
actually
and
was to the
sellers.
downside.
I'm short eBay
Right, so
again.
that's nice for me, I think.
Try and short eBay 5620.
Watch this fake. It's probably going to push down and then fake and try and squeeze. Come on, come down.
Bounce back to my break-even points.
Nice little upside down hammer with some volume.
I'm getting out of it
Right
because
off of
it's
the
bouncing back
averages,
to
still
my
under
break-even
VWAP.
points.
Still under
All
the
out
opening
on the price.
price. Give me my drop here.
Yeah,
Come
just
on.
test my break-even points.
All I need is like 30 cents. 30 cents on the SPY is nothing generically. Right.
I don't know. I'm out of it, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, this one is gonna come back up. Maybe around 10.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good buy. If it loses the VWAP,
Come
I
on
think it's
now.
gonna come back up. Maybe.
All right. Let's
It
see.
looks like. I'm watching it for if it comes back. You know, this looks like an
See my
ABCD
weak
pattern.
sauce
Let's see
order
if it
sitting right
finds
here.
some
0.
support. If it
'Cause
comes
I'm
back
only selling
up for the breakup
like
high of
90
the day, I'm
shares.
gonna get back in there. So I held the VWAP so far. Handcuff, no handcuff. You know, that's the thing. I mean, again,
We do
another
have good
reason
bid
is
to the
it's just such a
downside, but we
great
don't have a
price action
lot
and
of
volume.
bid.
So I'm up
Like it would be nice
46,000,
to see a
which
larger bid
4,000
sitting to
is
the
actually
downside right
from
now. That's the
4,000
reason why
from
we're not
TNA.
dropping like we should
that was
be.
a
If there was a
really, really
larger
good
order down
day
there to
for me.
gravitate the price,
I don't want to really mess around
we'd
with
probably
it again.
be okay. I don't like that we're missing that order.
So I have this TNA.
But
Just
the price action
and
still
Covered some
telling me short.
covered some eBay
So I maybe I go all out.
at 55.90.
I'm not going to go all out unless we go break even. This will be a break even or bust. I'm okay with the 1.5 hour cap. if that's
55.70
what I
is
get.
S4.
So your eBay, yeah, broke a lot today. Nice short, Brian, on that. I think VXRT is
So
gonna hold this.
notice my
Too bad
tape
that I
here.
got out.
I'm getting a
Yeah,
lot of
see, too
orders
bad
on
that
the ask,
I gotta stop that.
even
right
though
at the
we're
break-even.
downtrending. That seems a little interesting.
But I'm holding it. Sorry, I'm waiting for it and see if it
Might be some
for the break
shorts
of
trying to
11.
come in.
No,
I don't
right
want
now,
too many
I'm
to
not
come in
touching
because then we're
anything.
going to get a squeeze.
TNA is going down. Let me get out. Of
Now,
TNA. Just
when we're
doesn't
talking
TNA much.
squeezes, one thing that happens with that is you just end up with an overabundance
Just covered
of
some more
supply, and
eBay,
shorts actually
77,
represent themselves as
55,
supply,
77.
sellers. So as shorts are trying to come in, if there's too
Covered
much
some more, 55,
supply
70.
And too many sellers, then the price
shares.
actually, surprisingly enough, will squeeze against them. It just pops up, and they
Facebook
just
is
pull them
taking
all out and then bring the
reversal,
price
so
right
that's
back down.
Yeah,
interesting.
it's coming back up. Yeah.
And you'll see it. It'll be just a quick pop, and it's generically on lower volume, but it's a fast pop on low volume.
AMD.
If you recognize that, you can actually
AMD.
short off of it.
You're
Once the shorts are squeezed, you can actually get back into it.
What a
But
bounce
look,
on
we're
AMD.
just not
Nice.
giving this area up at all.
TQQ.
All right. eBay is going to lose this S4 level.
Yeah, eBay.
Down
Nice
to-
short, Brian. Very nice short, guys. Now they
NKLA
put the
jumped
short
off
setting
the
down.
market beautifully. Oh man, that was so good. I was watching NKLA.
Very nice. Very nice
Yeah.
trade.
Actually, no, I took it off my list, but it was still on my monitor.
Got eBay twice, actually.
Yeah, their monitor,
Look
but
at that. Nice rising
that
level
did a
trade.
really nice drop.
Okay, the excerpt is coming back up. Piece of garbage. Oh, that's a short to squeeze. Should I get back in there?
CLH dropped off of R3. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
or
getting
off
back
of,
in there for the break of 11. Let's see if
what
you
was
can
that,
hold it.
R6, I think I
I'll
marked.
add the above
Yeah, R6. Dang. Good old SPY, man. Just keeping my attention right now.
Yeah, short squeeze.
My problem is, like I said, is I don't want to get into another trade, because if I get into another trade, that trade ends up losing. This trade ends up working out after all, and I
It's gonna
win.
go through. I'm adding.
You know,
huge
I don't
size
want to
down
then
again.
have
Let's
to
see if
start
I can
trading
just-
more to make up for my losses. So until this trade's off the books,
Not huge. How many shares?
because it has the potential to end
11 guys.
to
Look at
make
the
my
huge
entire
ask at
day,
10. Sold.
I'm just not
This is a short
going
squeeze.
to.
All of the
I'm
people
just
who were
not going to
shorts
get into
wanted to
another
get
one just
below the
yet. And
VWAP.
unfortunately, that causes you to miss opportunities at times. But a big part of trading is just waiting, and it's so hard to do. The hardest thing for any trader to
A
do
little
is
bit heavy in
nothing.
the high of the day.
So as you can see, you've been with me the whole time. I've only traded SPY so far today.
Let's see if the
Right? Oh, I
pullback is
really
being
like
bought
that
back up
bearish
or not.
engulfing candle. That was a really strong push
Just going
down.
to see if we can get to
Beautiful
55.30 on
VWAP
eBay.
rejection. Do I got some bids coming out short now? Do I got bids? I still don't have any heavy enough
I just don't
bids.
like it too much now.
I mean, I got some here in the 419
I'm
area.
selling my position here. I
just
just
not
don't like
enough.
it too much.
I'm starting to get worried. This
Might
one's
add
not going to
later
work
if it
though,
comes
just
back. I
because
just
of the
don't wanna get
lack
into
of
a
weight
flush.
to the downside. It just shows too much indecision. Q's
If it comes
just
back
dropped
up,
a
I'll
good
add
bit,
into
though.
that.
So maybe just
Let's see.
maybe we can get this to work out.
Let's see if doing a small consolidation and this 1 minute chart. I want to see if you can go back up or half the day.
Yes. I'm actually looking at the 200-day moving average on the daily chart.
So let's see what these pullbacks are doing. 166.
Come on now.
Adding a little bit more on it back. Let's see
I'm
if you wanna
surprised
go
to
back
find
up.
so much support at this level. What is going
Yeah,
on
may
with this
not
level?
get
Adding
there.
more. Let's see if next time I want to go.
I mean, we're gapped, right? So this is just all-time highs.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't. Why are we
VXMT
working
wants to
so
go
hard
this time.
to keep this level up?
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Let's
Hector,
look at the
you
pre-market.
got it.
I'm adding a much smaller
It
share
just doesn't
size.
seem like we should be working this hard to keep this level
So
afloat.
the volume and the
We had a
volume
big
and price
gap.
action.
We
is
had
really
some
good. Look at
stuff
the
go
time
on in
themselves.
here.
You know, but the reason that I like it is just the volatility and the volume.
All low volume, late covering stuff. I don't see anything in here that insinuates to me that there's just some like rock solid level here at 419 to 420.10 or something like that. I mean, obviously we've established value here quite
Doing a
well.
really nice consolidation. I think
VPOC
it's gonna
is
go
coming
to
in there, so I
11,
mean, like, well, what is going on
but
with this
it
thing?
just messes up you and then okay, I'm gonna get out of it. So
It's gonna
I'm gonna get
hold.
out of it. I get some of the profit back on it. I shouldn't have to go around with it. But this is gonna go to 11. Just wait a little bit. I'm sure it's gonna go to
I don't
11.
know. I mean, it's representing like it's gonna
It's just
hold.
messing up a little bit, chopping between
Dang. Look at
1090
that.
and
So look at the
1020. It's gonna
difference
go up to
there.
11.
All right,
I'm
look at
waiting
this.
for it.
Okay, wait,
I get
watch
some of the
this.
profit back, unfortunately, on that.
We're squeezing, but look at the
Finish that
volume.
That's
It's very, very low.
Yeah. That's why you need handcuffs, guys. Even in your
It's very
you need
low.
handcuffs.
For this kind of candle, I'd expect a lot more volume.
Yeah.
Let's see if maybe more comes in.
Just try to explain that to someone who's searching your bags.
We're squeezing for the
airport.
opening price like that right now.
What is this part of my work, sir? What do you do for your life?
I need handcuffs.
See, not nearly enough volume. Should have been a lot more volume on that squeeze. I'm still not thinking this is. Still don't think this is
Okay,
a long.
Invis is losing
I'm
it
gonna be wrong, I guess. Maybe I'm just reading this
too.
wrong.
That was another pop and drop.
I'm gonna free roll this thing short.
Still
off the
holding on
VWAP.
to some eBay here just to see if I get that next flush.
What's your average in eBay? I think it has the.
We're gonna use the opening price as the stop now.
It's 56.
We've seen multiple
10.
attempts to make it through the opening price. All of them fail.
I got back into
So if it goes
just
through the
when it
opening
started
price, I'm going to
break down. It was
assume
not
it's
a
going to
great
go up
entry.
and squeeze me anyway. So let's use this. We saw this big
Should've
squeeze
shorted it
on,
back up at the
low
VWAP.
volume for the squeeze. I would expect so much more there.
This is gonna go. It's just where should I get?
There we go. There we go.
Let's see. Wait.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. A little more.
Yeah, I took a short on it right at the open and then covered it all, and then it came, and then it popped back up. That's why I should
We're
have
going to drop
reshorted.
50%.
Should have
I did a
reshorted
good size ad on that.
Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna go down here. Come on, get into the.
I'm getting back into the XRT.
Let's
and
see what
85.
happens.
Let's see.
Come down.
Yeah,
Come on
every
down.
time
Right to
it goes
420.
near the high of the day. He's
There we go.
adding
looks
more
like it
on
wants
it.
to
There we go. Come on. Come on,
pop
come on.
here.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, it
adding at
moved away.
1070, 1080.
I was willing
Now
to
it's
take
gonna go to
420.02.
11. Come on.
There we go. There we go. Excellent.
getting a
Excellent. All right, break
Squeeze
even.
here.
Come on.
Now
You
let's
can
see
do
if we get this dump.
it. Next try, next push.
All right, now let's put something out down near 417.30. We'll do a quarter. See, now we got our money that I was planning to get before,
Yeah,
thanks to that
when it
short
comes
and
to
the
the
averaging
break of
in. Now
high
I
of
was
the
able
day,
to double
it's
my
definitely
shares
heavy
back
volume
in.
money then.
So now I took a partial
trying to
almost
keep it from
exactly the
going
same
to
thing. I'm
11.
at 3R now. So I've now hit my daily goal
Invis is still
off
selling
of
off
shorting
here.
at that squeeze.
That's a nice short.
And I've still got more shares than I had when I was at the same price before. If this goes up and
eBay's
hits
just kinda running out
420.35, I'm out. Call it done
downward,
for the day. I'm just over
moves
3R,
here.
and I only go for around 3-4R a day. So, and if this drops really nicely for me now, maybe we can get a nice drop down here. If it gets down to 419.80, I'll be willing to
Getting out of it,
pop up and
here.
probably take a little bit off a little early if
so
it
it's just
stalls
I don't
there.
like to
But if we get a nice
get a
drop
flush
here,
again.
then
It's just
I'm
3
going to let it
times
come
try
down
to
here.
go up
Let's
with
see if we got
311.
our bids now.
Having an entry
Still
is
no
the key.
huge bids to the downside, but we're making these lows here, so I'm
entry
feeling
is the
it
key.
now.
I think it's gonna go up, but it's just mess you up.
This is why VPA is so critical. If you're trading off of patterns only, right, you're going to have a lot of trouble reading through choppy action like
Yes,
this.
it's
But
1080.
once you
I'm
get
getting back in
used to
there
the
slowly.
way candles form and
That
under the type
seems
of
like it's gonna wanna
volume
go up.
that they are are required for candles to form in their certain ways, right, then you go into a completely different level of reading of that. You're actually reading the price action now. You're reading the supply and
everything
demand.
is,
You're not trading
really
off of
important
just
right now. I mean,
patterns because
one of the
something made a
reasons that
new
I'm just getting
something,
chopped
right?
up is
That
just because I
those
don't have a
things
good
are
entry. If I had a
arbitrary.
1020
Here we
entry,
go.
I
I'm
would
gonna go ahead
hold
and
it.
cap a little bit
No
right
problem
there.
on these
Bam.
pullbacks.
Love it. Just because we stalled there a bit, I think we're gonna drop now, so that's great. So anyway, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this recap. I know it's been the better part of, a half an hour. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's very unusual to do,
using the,
these, but
9
maybe if
moving
you guys
averages
like these,
pork
I'll do
now.
more of them. If you could, please like, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. If I can get lots of interaction with this video and I can get, you know, lots of input and stuff like that, maybe I'll start making and posting up more of these live trading sessions so you can see more of the step-by-step analysis I'm going through. I know some of it's boring, right, because you're just watching me watch the screen and saying, okay, I think this is still cool, but you can go maybe through the mental process that I went through to think of how I do these. So I hope everyone had a great day today. I wish you all the best trading for the rest of the week, and as always,
I think it's going to go, but
keep
it's
it
just a
green.
matter of
Thanks.
time to chop a little bit.